Bruce's most treasured possession at home wasn't a ball or a treat. It was a small, worn-out stuffed lamb. Its name was Lambi. Wherever he went, he always carried it with him. In the garden, on the couch, even on walks, he would carry it in his mouth, as if to say, "Look, I brought my friend too." But Bruce wasn't always like that. When I first saw him, he was sitting quietly in a corner of the shelter. While the other dogs were barking and playing, he just stared. There was such deep fear in his eyes. Who knows what he had been through? The staff said he was one of the dogs abandoned by a breeder. So he had never known love, only been used. That night, I couldn't get him out of my mind. The next day, I went back and took him home. The moment our eyes met, he looked at me as if to say, "Don't leave me." The first few days at home were difficult. Bruce was startled by every sound and wouldn't approach anyone. We gave him time, silence, and love. One day, I placed a small toy in front of him. He looked at it for a while. Then he gently took it into his mouth. It was at that moment that I saw a sparkle in his eyes for the first time. After that day, Bruce began to change. He learned to play, to laugh, to trust, to be loved. He had begun to change and adapt. But the biggest transformation happened when Trout arrived. A friend of mine wanted to leave a tiny kitten he had rescued from a fire with me temporarily. I accepted without hesitation. When Trout entered the room, Bruce just watched. The cat hissed, puffed up its fur. But Bruce did nothing. He just lay there quietly, his eyes seeming to say, "Don't be afraid. I was once like that too." The first few days passed at a distance. Then the small miracles began. Trout started to get a little closer to Bruce. One morning when I woke up, I found them both sleeping together on the couch. Trout was curled up on Bruce's chest, while Lambi had been forgotten on the edge. At that moment, I understood. Bruce was no longer alone. He no longer had Lambi, but a real friend. They came from two different worlds, but their hearts spoke the same language. They have been inseparable ever since. Trout follows Bruce wherever he goes. They sleep together, walk together, wait together. Bruce still carries traces of his past sometimes, but Trout is always by his side. It's like the silent way of saying, "You're not alone." Sometimes, when I watch them, I think, maybe it wasn't us who saved Bruce, but Trout. Friendship replaced fear, and love won once again. Once he had only a toy lamb in his hand, now a real heart beats beside him. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to share and like it.